I can explain. So I know that just 2 weeks ago I did a book haul. And I know that in that book haul, I told you that I probably wouldn't be doing this very often because it costs money and I don't have a whole lot of that. Well, right after I said that, I picked up a second job. So I had a little bit of extra money and a thrift books account. And so anyway, let's just get into it. So it came in 3 different packages. I don't know if this is all the books that I ordered or just the ones that got here first, because these all arrived today. Okay, so the first book is Lady of Milkweed Manor by Julie Clayson. Aw! It came with a whole bunch of bookmarks in it. That's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, they gave me 5 bookmarks. What am I supposed to do with all these? So, I will just tell you what this one is about. Okay, so Lady of Milkweed Manor by Julie Clayson is a romantic drama about this woman named Charlotte Lamb, and she is the vicar's daughter, and she has evidently made a big mistake. I assume a very public one. And it says that because of this, there's a very high price she must pay. And to avoid the prying eyes of all who know her, she hides herself away in London's forbidden Milkweed Manor, a place of mystery and lore, of old secrets and new birth. But once she's there, she comes face to face with a suitor from her past, a man who now hides secrets of his own. And both are determined, with God's help, to protect those they love, but neither can imagine the depth of the sacrifice that it will require. That one sounded it sounded a little spooky. It kind of reminds me of, not really, but it kind of reminds me of Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen, because it kind of sounds spooky and also romantic, which is what I thought Northanger Abbey was going to be, but then it just ended up being a romance. There was no spook in it. Next package is please forgive my bangs, by the way. I know that they're less than ideal, but I was out with my nephew and my best friend, and then it started to rain. So, what do we have here? Oh, this one. Okay, so this is The Sound of Diamonds by, I think, Rochelle Rhea. So this is about a young woman named Gwyneth who is Catholic, and the current monarch of England is Protestant, which means that she has faced some persecution for being Catholic. And she's really, like, her soul is really downtrodden, and she is taking refuge elsewhere until a man named Dirk Godfrey, who I believe is Protestant, finds her, and it says he is determined to restore his honor at whatever the cost, because he is, quote, running from a tortured past. And it says that the only chance for him of redemption lies with Gwyneth, who hates him for the crimes she thinks he has committed. So I'm guessing that she thinks he is to blame for whatever persecution she has faced thus far. Not to blame entirely, but that he is the executor of the persecution that comes down from the monarch. Now, I'm personally Protestant, but I'm interested to see how this plays out. I kind of hope she converts from Catholicism to Protestantism. But I will be interested to see how that plays out. Okay. Now we have this guy, which is a much bigger package. Oh boy. There's more bookmarks. Okay, let's start with this guy on top. Okay. This one, I believe, is either Mare or Mary. This is the first book in the Fires of Glenmara series by Linda Windsor. So this one is based in 5th century Ireland. It says, against this backdrop of passion and change, 2 warriors stand firm. Rowan of Emirs, I think, reformed mercenary, and Mare, or Mary, warrior queen of Glenmara. And at one point in this book, Mare or Mary, I'm gonna say Mare, takes Rowan I did not know that. I did not know that. That was not in the description that they had online. That is interesting. She doesn't only take him as her hostage, she takes him as her husband. Why, you might ask? Haven't a clue. I have no idea. So he is a Reformed Protestant, and it kind of sounds like she doesn't have any kind of faith. It says she cannot understand his faith, his dedication to the one God, but neither can she deny the truth in his claims that meekness and humility are stronger than any blade of steel. When they finally join together, lifting their swords against the evil druid Morlack, I think, and his corrupt forces of darkness, they discover the cost and joy of following the one true God and his Christ. Oh, this sounds really good. I know that book 2 also sounded really, really good. I don't think I bought it because I was worried I wouldn't like this one. I really hope I like this one though, because I would love to read through this series. The next one in here. Okay. This one is The Silent Governess by Julie Clayson. I bought a few Julie Clayson books because one of her books recently put me in a reading slump. So I've just been kind of reading a lot of her books. So this is about a woman who is fleeing from her own secrets. And then she is in a manor of Lord Bradley when she overhears him saying something that she should not have overheard him saying. And he can't let her go because if this secret got out, his reputation, his inheritance, and his home would all be gone. So it says he gives her little choice but to accept a post at Brightwell Court, where he can make certain she does not spread what she heard. Keeping an eye on the young woman as she cares for the children, he finds himself drawn to her, even as he struggles against the growing attraction. The clever Miss Keene is definitely hiding something. I mean, I love Julie Clayson. I've loved reading her books in the past, so I'm very, very excited to get into this one as well. Okay, what's next? Yay! Okay, I'm so excited about this one. It's Julie Clayson again, but I've already read this book. This is The Painter's Daughter. I just recently read this book, and it was so good it put me in a reading slump. It's about this young woman named Sophie Dupont, and she had this, this is based in the 1800s, mind you, and she had this sort of fling, I guess, with a guy named Wesley Overtree, and then out of literally nowhere, he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna sail off to Italy. She's the painter, the town painter's daughter, and he is an artist, right? And he's like, okay, well, it's been really fun, you know, spending time with you and stuff. But I'm gonna go to Italy because I have the opportunity to go to Italy. So it was beautiful while it lasted. Bye-bye. And he leaves. What he doesn't know is that she is pregnant with his child. Oh, she is so in love with him and she is pregnant with his child. Well, then Captain Stephen Overtree comes. That is Wesley's younger brother, but he is far more responsible and respectable than Wesley. He is sent to get Wesley because their father's health is declining and send him back home. Well, when he gets to this town where, you know, Wesley was, he finds Sophie DuPont, and he very quickly finds out, oh crap, she is pregnant with my brother's child. And because he is like the most honorable, good, just sweethearted man in the entire world, he says, listen, why don't you just marry me? That sounds crazy, but he had reason to believe that he was going to die in the upcoming war. So he thought, just marry me. Everyone will think the child is mine. Just marry me. Everyone will think the child is mine, and you'll be a war widow. You'll be respected. You'll have my family's money, my family's protection. Just, you know, just marry me. Because he's like one of the best men I've ever read about in my life. And she thinks about it overnight, and then she agrees, and I can't recommend this book to you enough. I cannot recommend this book to you enough. Oh my gosh. As soon as I finished reading it, I added it to my favorites list, which is not normal. I usually like to let them sit for a while before I decide to add them to my favorites, but this one was so good. So I read it on my phone, and because I loved it so much, I had to get it in a physical copy, so that's why I went and bought that. Okay. There is one more book in here that we are going to talk about, and it is, okay, another Julie Clayson. Sorry. It is The Dancing Master by Julie Clayson. Okay, so this is about a young man named Alec Valcourt, and I believe his father dies because it says that he's finding himself as the man of the house. He is a London dancing master, and he moves his mother and his sister to remote Devonshire, hoping to start over, but he is stunned to learn that the village matriarch has prohibited all dancing for reasons buried deep in her past. Alec finds an unlikely ally in the matriarch's daughter. Though he is initially wary of Julia Midwinter's reckless flirtation, he comes to realize her bold exterior disguises a vulnerable soul and hidden sorrows of her own. Julia is quickly attracted to the handsome dancing master, a man her mother would never approve of, but she cannot imagine why Mr. Valcourt would leave London and why he evades questions about his past. With Alec's help, can Julia uncover old secrets and restore life to her somber village and to her mother's tattered heart? I just thought this sounded so cute. I love in all these books when they dance together. I love how, I love in clean romances when the characters dance together, because that's pretty close to as physically close as they get, and it's always so romantic and so sweet. So I thought there'd be so much dancing in this. At least I hope there I hope there's at least a few dancing scenes. But I just thought this would be so romantic and so sweet and so cute. And obviously with Julie Clayson, all of her books involve a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue and stuff like that. So I am very excited for this as well. This must have been an old library book because it has a library card slot right here. But anyway, okay, It is the next day and I have the final package from our little haul. So we're gonna open that up and get into that. I'm really excited about this one. I think you're gonna be too. Okay, this one is Praying with Jane, 31 Days Through the Prayers of Jane Austen. Which is so, are you kidding me? I know I harp about how much I love Jane Austen. I know I harp about how much I love Jane Austen. I know I talk about it a lot. You're probably sick of hearing about it. But the back of this says, while much was written about her fascinating life, less is known about Jane's spiritual side. In this beautiful 31-day devotional, Jane Austen's faith comes to life through her exquisite prayers, touching biographical anecdotes, and illuminating scenes from her novels. Each reading also includes a thematically appropriate scripture and a prayer inspired by Jane's petition. May this journey into Jane Austen's life of faith and prayer ignite and deepen your own relationship with the Father who loves you. How exciting is that, and how cute is that cover? I'm so excited to read this. I will definitely keep you guys updated on how this turns out, because you have to be careful about some of this stuff, because sometimes it's got whack theology, but I will definitely update you and see how we like it. So that is the entire haul for today. Hold on, I'll grab the books. Okay, I think these should all be in the shot. So these are all the books that we got. I will say it again. Probably don't get used to this, because I know this payday I definitely cannot afford to buy anything. Oh, I'm so bad with money. Anyway, but anytime that I do get a few books, I will definitely share it with you guys. So these are our books from today's haul. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all back again at Hobart's Library. Bye-bye.